Cycle day 13, and I'm up way too early again. I'm going to my acupuncture appointment, but I would like to be asleep right now. I'm grateful to be at the acupuncture appointment, but I gotta tell you, I feel like needles suck, and my stomach is also sick of needles. You can kind of see little bruises, a few little small scars and marks. My stomach just feels kind of like I want people to leave me alone. My incisions are still healing, as you can see, but I know this will all be worth it in the end. I know a lot of my subscribers are not from California, and I just want to take a second to show you how beautiful California can be. One thing I'm doing differently this cycle is I'm not limiting my carbs as much, and I've been trying to eat vegan. So I just spent $15 for a vegan protein shake. This better have gold in it. It's egg retrieval day. I have my grandmother with me, and we were just talking about how everybody has a job today, and my job, well, let's start off with Josh. Josh's job was to put sperm in a cup. My grandma's job is to drive us to Life IVF Center as fast as she can, because my current job is to keep it warm, and I have it close to my body in my sports bra right now. That's not awkward. It's not awkward at all. Just driving in the car with my grandma.
You just look like
and the cup.
Take the bag.
Don't touch it!
It's
Oh my
just the
god.
bag.
I know, it's just a bag. It's just so weird. This whole thing is so weird. It's like you just touched half of your grandbaby.
Well,
But
I
not.
hope I touch the good half.
I'm gonna eat. I brought oatmeal, and I put some pineapple core in it, and I got interrupted. And then what I'm gonna do is eat my applesauce with my pineapple core. I guess that's good for something. It's in my oatmeal. And then I'm gonna take my vitamins, maybe I'm probably not gonna take my vitamins, but I am going to take drugs.
With my blessing.
With her blessing. I'm gonna take Norco and Valium. I take 2 of each because then I don't have as big of an issue with
She's a
the retrieval.
cat.
Because I'm a scaredy cat. And you need to be a speed demon. Why are you driving 65?
Fast.
We have sperm to deliver. So pedal to the metal in this minivan and get us there.
How to put on the van sperm delivery.
Yeah. Or you know how they have baby on board? We should have sperm on board.
There you go.
So we were told that we have basically, on the paperwork it says it needs to get there in an hour. I just spoke to someone who said it's really okay if it's in 2. Oh, did you see the moon? I'm gonna show you guys the moon. Okay, turns out it was not the moon, it was the sun. And I guess that's what happens when you're sleep deprived and you're getting up super early and you're just focused on making sure you get the sperm there in the right time with the right temperature. We made it here like in super speed time. I just kept nagging my grandma to drive faster. I would tell her we don't have time to drive the speed limit. And now I have to drop off the goods. This is gonna be a little awkward, but I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? I know, I look sexy, like, this is sexy. I can't help it. I can't help it. I mean, look at the socks. It's what I do, guys. I look hot. After I gave the woman the sperm, it was totally not awkward. She just put on a glove and took it. I took it out of my boobs and handed it to her. I started really feeling the Norco after I got dressed and ready. So I was feeling good, relaxing, checking everything out. You get this handy dandy bracelet, which has your key to your locker room and a really comfortable blanket. So it's a nice place to just sort of meditate and get ready. I liked it. Okay, so they said that the one egg follicle ruptured, but that they were still able to get the egg inside of the follicle. So they said it was very lucky, and we applauded. We were cheering. So I'm feeling very loopy and I'm tired, and now I'm gonna wait for Dr. Gillian to tell us what's next.
Did Dr. Wu try to aspirate some other small follicle,
No,
or just the one?
just one.
I see.
I think the other ones were really small, like 8.
So
I think so.
sometimes it doesn't matter.
I don't think he did. We could go back again if he wants.
But I did see this is not size. Size is very consistent, like only 5-6 millimeter. And usually,
The one he just got today?
no, the one I got was pretty big.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a big mature follicle.
Yeah.
We'll see how we go. And the homo results looks good. And yeah, we'll see. And any questions for me?
What's next?
Right now, your lining is still on the thin side, and usually I would like to wait for lining to be 8 millimeter before we. Oh, no, it's
8.3.
8.3, actually 8.4. So good. I'm happy to see this the lining thickness and the home level looks good. And so if that case, we can just do transfer. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay.
I was screaming in my head right now.
I'll add a little bit of medication for you.
Sure.
Maybe-
Whatever you think is
Maybe
best.
because of they call the suppository, vaginal suppository, to have increase of the progesterone level.
Okay.
So that can help you maintain pregnancy and also make sure the implantation is more successful.
Okay.
Okay. So the transfer will be on August the 10th, usually by the morning, about between 11 to 12. We'll see.
Okay.
And very simple, no injections. Just come back and on 10th for transfer. And we may ask you come back on the. If time is okay, I would prefer to check your progesterone level on the August 9th.
Okay.
So because that gives us a little bit room to adjust our dosage medication.
Okay.
And but I'm pretty sure it is good enough, and if not, we can add one more dose, okay, 3 times a day. Now it's twice a day.
Okay.
Very good. Any other questions?
Are we going to transfer both?
We will see, and
See what this
I will
one
see
does?
to see the embryo status, and if both are good, and it is okay for transfer both. And but if I usually suggest the patient transfer one at a time, because transfer both embryo has increased risk of multiple gestation, especially embryo can split, and sometimes the two can become 3 or 4.
I saw that. You had triplet boys. No, quadruplet boys.
Yes.
Yeah.
So for that reason, I am not a big fan of transfer 2 embryo. And, however, transfer 2 embryo does increase the chance of pregnancy.
Yeah.
And so you can talk with your mom and
Grandma.
grandma, grandma, a young grandma.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
I don't think
And
so.
then we can decide to see if the chance 1 or 2. And I think at this point, are you leaning towards 1 or leaning towards 2?
2.
Okay.
And you know, my answer would have been different in the beginning, but I just feel like if I did have twins, then we would be done, and we don't have to go through anything ever again. And as a newborn care specialist, I specialize in multiples, so taking care of twins is something I'm very familiar with. I do understand the risks of a twin pregnancy, so I want to just take everything into consideration, and I also respect your opinion very much. So, there's that too. I know we have to wait and see. We'll see if we have to even to transfer.
Yeah, sometimes embryo grow into blossoms late, like day 6 or day 7. So if that case, then we certainly will not wait for the embryo. If
Right.
day 5 do not make blossoms, we just transfer that one and
Okay.
and will continue growing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you gonna let this one go to 7 days, or are you gonna freeze it at 3? What are your thoughts
No,
on what's
this
gonna
actually we just have to go to day 5, and
Maybe
then
day 5.
yeah, if they make it day 5, then we can transfer 2 together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. That's exciting. Thank you so
Okay, you want to
much.
count?
Thank you.
Yeah, grandma, that's
I need to give you a hug.
Oh.
All right, so here is the update. They were able to get 1 egg, and it was scary at first because Dr. Wu did the retrieval today, and he said, he asked me to look in the ultrasound screen and said, we have some bad news. And I'm like, oh crap, what's the bad news? And he said that the follicle ruptured. And I just told myself, like, just not even to be negative, and I just like told myself everything's gonna be fine, everything's gonna work out. And I asked what that meant, and the way they explained it to me is that it's like a water balloon that has the follicle is the water balloon, and inside the water balloon is the actual egg. And so with that being said, they were hoping that they could get the embryo out, or the actual egg rather out. And I was like, okay, let's see. And after he got in there with the needle, which was uncomfortable but not bearable, I mean, not unbearable, he was able to extract the egg, and it was confirmed by the embryologist that they got the big egg. And we all started like clapping and cheering because I think everyone was like, please get that big egg, please get it. And then after that, I got to relax, and it was the medicine that I took was really kicking in, so I just felt like totally relaxed. I just wanted to hang out and chill, like I had had like a couple glasses of wine kind of thing. And I'm very excited, and my grandma is very excited.
Yes. We had
She always dances like that with her elbows up. I don't know why. I just called Josh, gave him the good news. He's really happy and excited. And the transfer will be in 5 days. If we can, basically, if the fresh retrieval that they just did right now matures, or we'll say when that matures in 5 days, they will transfer that one in addition to transferring the frozen one that's already there. And there are some risks with transferring two. Dr. Julian, as you guys saw, said that it also increases your chance of pregnancy by transferring two. I'm not really that worried about getting pregnant with twins, in the sense that I know how to take care of twins. I specialize in multiples as a newborn care specialist, so that's not an issue for me. Of course, everything costs twice as much, so there's that. And then there are some risks in your pregnancy with having twins, so that also has to be, considered. That was a tricky part of the appointment, because I'm sitting down with the nurse and she's like, okay, so do you want to transfer one or two? And I said, okay, do you need to know like right now? And she was like, yeah. So I'm going, I don't know what to do. And weighing what Dr. Julian has to say, I totally respect him. Weighing what my grandmother thought that we should do two. My husband has always said, like, let's just have twins and just be done after that. Everyone keeps saying we're going to have twins, and I'm just like, all right, whatever's meant to be will be. We could transfer two and only one takes. We could transfer one and it could split and become two anyways. So we are going to go forward with transferring two, assuming that this egg today continues to grow and flourish and become a happy, healthy embryo. And I am starting progesterone suppositories, which I will show you guys later, so be sure to subscribe if you want to see exactly what's happening. And there was a girl who saw me in the waiting room today, and she said, hi, you look really familiar. And I said, really? And she kept looking at me and smiling, and she said, I can't figure out where. And I said, have you seen my videos? And she said, yes, that's it. Oh my gosh, you're so good. So that motivates me to keep making these videos for you guys. I love the feedback that you guys give me, and I'm grateful that my experience is educating and helping anyone. So feel free to share this if you know someone that could benefit from this, or maybe they're going through this experience. This natural IVF journey is unique. Not many people are going through natural. Most people do conventional, and I'm happy to shed the light on this. So stay tuned. I will give you guys some more information on how the progesterone goes and how often I have to do that as well.